Hello and welcome to Digging the Coast 365. Today I've brought you to the National Maritime Museum in Falmouth. Behind me there, I don't even know what it is. Is it a yacht? It's not a yacht, is it? A sailing vessel, which Ainsley, bear with me. Sir Ben Ainsley won a gold medal on this in London 2012. Now he's called Sir Ben Ainsley because he won a lot. He never loses, honestly. The guy's amazing, and here's one of his boats. I know you don't want to hear this if you don't live in Britain, but hey, that's one of our Olympic winning boats. Loads more to show you over here. Don't really do boats, I'll be honest with you. So that one over there is from the 2012 London Olympics. This is what they used to look like. 1948 London Olympics. Not much has changed really, apart from they look old and the new ones look a bit cooler. So these two guys won, what did they win? 1968 they won a gold medal. 1972 gold medal. 1976 silver medal. I'm guessing all on this yacht. If you want to know how to build a boat, you need some of this stuff. Dried flax. It's just a plant, okay? And they do stuff to it. They do, I don't know what they do that, and then they do that, and then they do that. And it turns out to be that, and that is what boats are made of. Some horrible, scrappy looking plant. That's amazing. Now I'd use super glue, because have you ever seen super glue when it's hard? It's hard, isn't it? It's hard and it doesn't look like it's going to leak. Super glue, honestly, if you're going to make a boat, make it out of super glue. You'll have to excuse the noise. There's a man over there making a ship. Now this boat is truly amazing. It doesn't look amazing, but listen to the story. On this boat, there was 2 children, 4 adults, 38 days spent on it, and an ocean, okay? These are the people. You've got the 2 children there and the 4 adults, and they set off from Panama, I think I've just read. It's the Robertson family. Set off from Panama in, bear with me, I've got the details here. Set off in this 43-foot schooner, and it sank. Okay, it sank, so they had to get on the like dinghy type thing. Here they are, here it is, and they were stuck out at sea for 38 days with no food or anything. Apparently they caught some turtles and they used to drink the turtle fat to keep them warm. There's a jar of it. What an amazing story. And this baby here, it won a gold medal in 1968. And you know what it's called? The Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What a name, what a name. And the best thing about it is it's got like a, you know, like a beer cooler at the front, look, like a fridge cooler. Just stick a few beers in there and you're right. Cool. So here you have got the largest Viking silver hoard known from Western Europe. Now, this is just a fraction of it.
Very small.
I'm just talking to the museum curator man, I hope you don't mind. But it says there's 8,500 silver coins and objects in this hoard. This is just a fraction of it, the rest are probably in the London Museum. And this, we think, can we get that picture back up? We think this is like from the original hoard. Can you imagine finding that? I've just been explaining that I have never found anything Viking. I've found everything except Viking. I'd just love to find one single Viking coin. I have heard of these, but I've never seen one before. These are called sunstones, and they believe Vikings used to use these as a form of navigation. If the sun is behind a cloud and they can't find where they're going, this would, I don't know how it worked really, but somehow bring the sun through the cloud so they could see where they're going. It's like a magnifying glass, and I've never seen one before. I don't know what that is. It's like some kind of dice. Tools down here, beautiful, and I do like that. It's one of these horn things. Did they drink out of these? I'm not sure, but that's made out of silver at the end there. Yeah, a drinking horn mount, look. I found many spindle walls from like the 1800s, 1700s, maybe earlier. You've got a Viking one there, and some in the background. I've even shown you Roman ones in the past. These things have been going forever. All to do with sewing. And then up here, some beautiful combs. Look at the decoration on them combs. This really is an amazing collection of Viking things. I know they've had this, this is here for 2 years. This, I think it ends in about a month. This exhibition they've got, and they've borrowed a lot of it from like the London Museum and things. But there you've got a manacle for keeping the slaves, a Roman one. Here you've got some really ornate, like women used to use them to hold up the cloaks and things in silver. But that is my favourite. Look at these scales. Look at the birds' heads on each side there to weigh the silver. Imagine finding that, and I can't believe that is still in such fantastic tact. That's a brilliant example. Lots more tiny things here. And you've got here, look, Arabic money, which proves, you do find this in a lot of Viking hoards apparently. It proves that the Vikings were trading with Arabic people, which is nowhere near where they come from. But that is the best piece in here. Look at that. That is a lead scroll which they found, and it has never been unravelled. So they do not know and will never know if there's any writing inside that. But as you can read there, they used to do this to put out a secret prayer. Still looking in this Viking section, and look, we've got Viking swords in here. And I'm just talking to Mr. Museum here, and we're both surprised because you try grip that with your hand, there's no room. It's people think that Vikings are really big men, but they must have been quite small to be able to grip that. And there's two more on the other side which look the same. Axe head, spearhead up here. Apparently nails were very, very valuable. And I can imagine why, really. They must have been so hard and tedious and time consuming to make them. And come round the other side here. This is going to interest somebody. Two more swords there, by the way. This will interest someone. Where have you seen one of them before? It's not as good as the one I found, but we know this one's real. We don't know about the one I found. Thor's hammer. Now we're talking. Look at these. Absolutely stunning. And these are big. That's like 18 inches long. Silver brooches, bracelets, you name it. Look at the decoration on them. And one really interesting thing which I've never thought about before, I have heard that once upon a time silver was more valuable than gold. And as the museum guys just said to me, silver was used as currency, gold was used ornamentally. So that's probably why. And it must have been so much harder to get gold out of the ground back in them days. They wouldn't have really known how to mine, well, to the extent that they could in the last few hundred years. So you have various Viking coins here from over the years, different kings, different periods, but this one is my favourite because this is King Canute. I've mentioned King Canute before, and there he is. Ugly fella, it has to be said. I've never found a Viking coin. It's my dream to find a Viking coin. This is quite useful. Here's a map of Cornwall showing the different hordes, Viking hordes found around Cornwall. But it gives me a chance to show you where I am right now. Falmouth is where I am. We're in the Falmouth Museum here. And I think I'm about here. I'm somewhere around here. That's where I'm staying. So Falmouth, and I've got a few. This is Lizard. This is the most southerly point of Britain, which I need to take you to, just for a sightseeing thing. And I can't metal detect anywhere around here legally. I have to wait until I get to about there. I think is it Pra Sands? I'm not sure. So I'll be there in a day or two. The condition of some of these Viking coins is absolutely stunning. I think we've found sculpture art. Now you have got to find this interesting. Just look at this one here. Now if you read about it, the contents of the cannon of the Hanover were recovered fully loaded, blah de blah, plugging of the gun with wadding known as a tampion. This plugged the cannon to prevent damp and corrosion. Now I might be barking up the wrong tree, but surely if that's a tampion and that's the job it did, then surely that's what a modern day tampon is, where the name comes from. I'm not trying to make a joke here. It must do, surely, because it did exactly the same job, and that was called a tampion. This little piggy here, you see the holes in its back? That is actually a toothpick holder made out of silver. They just had too many instruments, didn't they? You do not need a silver toothpick holder. I had 2 more floors to show you, but I ran out of time. I forgot completely about my parking, so sorry. That's the end of the tour. I should have rushed a little bit more. 25 minutes late back to my car and nobody's put a ticket on my car or anything. The rubbish. Honestly, if my job was to be like a car park attendant, you wouldn't get away with 10 seconds. I'd be on the ball. I'd have a little notebook. I'd be writing down every second everyone puts the money in the machine, and I'd catch everyone out. I'd be really good at it. Yeah, got away with that one. Right, I'm hoping I can just give you one little more thing today. Around the corner is a very special place in my childhood. Let's go. And guys, please check out Relic Hunting Scotland's video at the moment on YouTube. Relic Hunting Scotland. He's got an auction going on, and he's got 3 prizes which you can bid for, and the highest bidder on each of the 3 items obviously wins them, and the money which he raises for it is going to donate to our charity. So yes, check out his channel. Thank you very much, Dave, for doing this. There's some fantastic things on there, 3 lovely items. So here is the place I'm talking about. It's behind me. It's the tiny little white thing there. Now maybe I should just sing you a song to let you know what that tiny little white thing is. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Here we go. Down she goes away, worries for another day. Let the music play down at Fraggle Rock.
Attention, losers.
Down she goes away, worries for another day. Let the music play down at Fraggle Rock. Down at Fraggle Rock. Down at Fraggle Rock.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
Yes, yes, that is the Fraggle Rock Lighthouse. That is where the Fraggles live, underneath there. I didn't even know it was a real place. I didn't know Fraggles existed, but they do, underneath that lighthouse. And I didn't know that until 2 hours ago. I'm buzzing, because it was one of my favourite children's programmes, Fraggle Rock. Honestly, if you don't know what it is, if you're too young, I suggest I don't know, go out, buy a box set of Fraggle Rock, because it was the best thing since, well, forever. I think the only thing what's ever been better was Rambo 1 and Rocky 1, maybe. Fraggle Rock, get in. I'll very quickly bring you up to date with the charity information. I'm not going to give amounts of what everyone's donated. There's too many people. Chris, Ali, Michael Zimmerman, Amber and Ella Evans, Tom, Cindy Reineke, Gary and Joe, Old Lady 71, Desert Hunter Mike, Mike Franklin, Aaron and Claire, The Vamps, Josh Rex Road, Jeremy Holiday, Andy Johnson, The Best Scholars, and that's it, and a couple of anonymous ones. We have now raised £22,529. Thank you so much, guys. We're just killing it. We're killing it. Keep the donations coming in, please. It's very windy today. You won't hear it on this, but honestly, it is ridiculously windy on the end of this peninsula near Fraggle Rock. I look like a Fraggle, don't I? Please keep the donations coming in by clicking on the links in the description and go to diggingthecourse.com and give all the money you can. It's Christmas, guys. I know people haven't got money, but some people haven't got another Christmas ahead of them, so let's make a dream come true for them children, please. I'm going to leave it at that for today. Excuse me. Not much of a video, but I've got to plan. I'm going to spend this afternoon planning the rest of Cornwall, where I'm going to be each day, because I've caught up with my route plan now, and I'm pretty much just making it up each day. I need a solid plan to adhere to, so that's my plan for the day. Get a solid plan, know exactly where I am from day to day, and crack on. See you tomorrow, hopefully on a beach tomorrow. It all depends on my plan this afternoon, but thanks for watching. See you all later. I hope you enjoyed Falmouth, and goodbye. Fraggle Rock, get in.
If you'd like to donate to Rays of Sunshine, simply click the link in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.